Hello there, it's Sundip, and in this video I'm going to show you a mistake in the Catalan players are making with the black pieces. And so the Catalan is an opening which appears to have a lot of flex for both sides. And so when you look inside the Lichess database, it's actually very difficult to find common mistakes made by either side. However, I did find one, and so we're going to go over it. So on your screen right now, we have the Catalan. And so that is often characterized by a pawn on d4, pawn on c4, pawn on g3. We're going to fianchetto the light square bishop. This knight is usually going to head to f3, so on and so forth. And so from the top, we have d4, knight f6, c4, e6, g3. And now, if we look here in the Lichess database, we're going to follow the most popular moves for a while, which are also played at the top level. So we have d5, bishop g2, bishop e7, knight f3, castles, castles, and now d takes c4. Not really a free pawn. White is going to get its material back. We have queen c2, and here if we toggle to the masters database, the main move for white, or for black, excuse me, is to play a6, getting ready to play b5 and grab a lot of queenside space. And so how white typically shuts down this idea is by playing the move a4. However, what you can see in the Lichess database is that a significant number of players are playing this move b5, the second most popular move. And what's interesting about b5 is that it is actually played at the top level. So if we go into the masters database, you can see here b5 is played at the top level. And how this line usually goes is white will play a4, trying to undermine this structure. We have b4, and now knight f to d2, c6, knight takes c4, and now effectively white is going to gambit of pawn. So we have queen takes d4, rook d1, queen c5, and the game goes on. That is how top players will play that line with b5 on the board. However, what amateurs do, or what the everyday player in the Lichess database is doing after b5, a4, okay, many of them are playing b4, but a significant number, it's telling me here, 1 in 5 players. So out of the 10,726 times this position has been reached on the screen, 2,000 players played this move c6, which is effectively a mistake. The engine evaluation is about plus 1.5, plus 2. And what's interesting is that if we go into the filters and filter out, say, some of the stronger players and leave in 1600s, c6 is now the most popular move. So it's telling me now about 1 in 2 players, or more than 1 in 2 players, are playing this move c6. So if you are lower rated, there is an increased chance of seeing this c6 mistake. So why is it a mistake? Let's put everyone back in. We have c6, a takes b5, c takes b5, and now you want to pause the video and work out the winning move for white. Well done if you did. You're going to exploit the fact that there is going to be a discovered attack here on this rook. And the winning move is knight g5. And here there's no way to save this rook, and the best thing for black to do is to play h6, effectively saying, well, if you take my rook, I'm going to take your knight, and black goes down the exchange. And so here what white can do is play knight takes f7, grab a pawn in the process, rook takes f7, and now bishop takes a8, and white is in a completely winning position. And what's interesting about this position is that only 1 in 2 players could find this move knight g5. 1 in 3 players decided to play this move knight e5, which also launches a discovered attack on this rook, but now black has the defense knight d5 blocking this attack. So why is that not a defense in the previous case after knight g5? If black plays the move knight d5, then black has hung mate in 1. It's checkmate here on h7. So there you go. A rare mistake in the Catalan that I found. If you know of any others, do leave a comment below. I would love to talk about it on videos. And it is happening after we see b5, which is played at the top level, a4. But here, what some amateurs are doing, which has not been done by top players, is playing the move c6. And after a takes b5, c takes b5, black is going to get into a world of pain. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that video. And if you liked it, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much for your time.